Just like many women, I used to over-explain of what people do that doesn't make me feel good and how people shouldn't be doing those things. But nothing really ever changed, and I was often frustrated until I finally learned how to implement boundaries the proper way that is actually easier so that it started to change the dynamics in my relationships. So I'll give you an example. Once I had a group of people who wanted to organize a lunch and they invited me. And at that time, I was having some dietary restrictions. And exactly the place they chose was actually not compatible with those dietary restrictions. But then they actually knew about it. They probably thought that it wasn't anything serious. So I had the choice to either accept it and actually secretly resent it, or I could choose to do better, which was I chose to actually respect their choices and at the same time respect mine by saying that, hey, you guys can celebrate without me because I couldn't eat this food, but yeah, you guys go enjoy and have fun and we can hang out next time. So this worked because they didn't feel pressured to make the decisions. I didn't make them feel bad because if I go, oh, you should have been more considerate, blah blah blah, then they would also be defensive and like, oh, you shouldn't be so complicated, blah blah blah. But because I gave them the choice, like, okay, I don't feel comfortable, so I'm not going to accept this invitation, but I left them with the choice. Like, if they really wanted me to be there, then maybe they could choose something different that could accommodate everyone. And that's what they actually did. So at the end of the day, everyone was actually happy about it. And I didn't need to do it by force or over convincing or really nagging. So there are better ways to implement boundaries. And the core is that to have proper boundaries, you need to energetically make the decision. You have to be confident that your needs, your requirements are valid. And then you have to be the one enforcing the boundaries, not by expecting the other person to change, but to actually you decide what to do with if the person who knows your boundaries still does the thing. So you can decide to, okay, my energy is too precious, so I'm not available for this anymore if you trespass my boundaries.